I'm so excited. Welcome back.
What up? What up?
I'm so excited. We
So
got
so
some
so let
interesting.
me ask you something.
What?
One of your favorite artists, right?
Oh God.
Hypothetically,
Oh God.
would you be upset if like one of your songs from Chris Brown, right? Would you be upset if you found out he didn't write the song? Like he just pretty much said it in his own way? Would you feel a type of way like, damn, Chris, I thought you made this, and
Not really, not anymore. Like back in the day, yes, because
yeah,
I'm like a '90s kid, so I'm used to the singers or thinking that the singers, wrote their songs and stuff like that. But come to find out, a lot of people did not write their songs.
yeah, yeah, because a lot of people are. It seemed like for that boy Drake, him and Diddy has probably had the worst month ever. Diddy probably about to go to jail. Drake might not be too far behind. Alleged, allegedly.
Why do you think that Drake going to jail now?
Did you listen to the diss tracks?
I listen to him, but that doesn't mean that that man is going to jail. I don't know what they have going, to be honest with you.
Hey, all it takes is one, and we both know how this go. All it takes is one person to say something, and people be like, "I'm gonna tell my story," and it's like, "Oh, damn, you gonna tell it like right now?" Hey,
Hey,
Crystal,
Kristen.
like you
I
want to tell
mean,
it right now,
I
right
don't know.
now?
I don't think Drake is even actually worried, even if he should be. Y'all, didn't know about you. So me and you was talking for so long before we went live. You never did tell me I ain't had no earrings on. You was just gonna let me look like a little boy.
Let's be honest. I don't think nobody would think you look like a boy. Come on now.
Anyhow,
But yeah, I just had to ask because you know how people be on that. Dang, I thought he wrote the whole thing himself.
nah, I don't think I that doesn't change anything for me. Um, I don't know, because a lot of rappers don't write their songs.
But I think somebody like him, I will say this: as much as you put out, you need somebody writing songs. Because if you thinking a lot like if you thinking of these concepts of these songs off the top of your head, as much as he put out music, he's a genius. Like, hey. But, hey, as much music as he put out, he need a ghostwriter. It's
Most people did have a ghostwriter. Michael Jackson had somebody writing for him. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Prince had somebody writing for them. Like people have people writing for them.
Yeah.
People have people help them write. Like I think it's weird to think that everybody is just that they're responsible for their own come up. Like everybody is just
But
their
a lot of people try to portray that. A lot of times they try to portray. I got here on my own. A lot of hard work and dedication of who?
Listen, Chris is assisting in writing all of his music. He assists everybody, but he does get assistance.
So,
Seven Streeter wrote some songs for Chris Brown. Like
so like,
there are definitely writers. They quiet. I'm telling you, you
so I'm
definitely.
asking you though, like what was his first big hit? Run It? Was it Run It? Yeah. What if
You
you
find
found
out who
out?
wrote that for him?
No, 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 no. I don't need you to find it out. But what if you found out somebody was like, just say it like this? Like all that he just the whole thing is like, Chris, just say it like this. Don't do nothing. Say it exactly like I'm saying it, and you'll be fine. You still wouldn't
Did
be
the
like,
song do well?
but it's not his idea.
But did the song do well? Was the
It
song
can
a
do
banger?
well.
Was it a banger? If it was a banger, I mind my business. Listen, you better listen to whoever
He
finna
didn't
get you
write his
some
first
money.
album. It's no secret.
Oh, yeah. So he said he didn't
Yeah.
write his first album. But like a lot of people didn't write a lot of hits that they have.
Yeah. Y'all get
He
over
does. He
True.
does perform them perfectly. You're not wrong.
I'm just asking.
Okay, y'all. Welcome back to Vibes. Let's go ahead and get into it. So y'all, I don't know if y'all are like following these little rabbit holes on the tickety talk, but there are whales and dolphins beaching themselves and like attempting to unalive themselves, like screaming. Excuse me. I'll show you guys this video that I found of this lady kind of talking about what's going on. Here we go.
We were stranded before 2 p.m. yesterday at the Rocky Beach in Taylors Bay.
They were screaming. It is probably the thing that's stopping me from sleeping because you can hear this screaming in your ears. They were making more than a noise. They were really yelling out for help.
So the dolphins and the whales are screaming out for help. Now, mind you, there are now sharks that are like terrorizing boats and like completely like, you know, tearing off rudders and stuff like that. And a while ago, they had on like, I'm sure it's not called the Doppler radar, but there was a radar that like shows like what's going on in the ocean, like if there's like a storm coming or, you know, large masses in the water, like, you know, it's a satellite, I guess, that, you know, can see the stuff, right? So a few years ago, they saw this large mass coming up past like Africa, right? And I guess heading toward what the map would show as the United States or whatever. Just very odd behavior, but then they said, oh, it was a glitch. But then now the animals are kind of starting to act a little weird. I'm not saying it's true, but it definitely gives wild ass news. This one is a little bit more believable. A Texas teacher is being slammed for showing her body parts in the classroom on camera. I did find the videos that this man is talking about. They are censored, but it's really just ignorant. She's in like her classroom. It doesn't look like there's no kids in there, but she's like undressing herself. And this is in Texas. So this was the press conference. I just wanted y'all to see this little clip here.
You really can't make this stuff up. It is absolutely appalling, shameful, and frightening that these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children. When parents send their children to school, they believe their teachers are people of the utmost highest character. But now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite and pubic. This is a disgrace and a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher that is in the classroom. And she made multiple videos. Yes, the district was unaware until we brought this to their attention. But what we're asking you to do now is to go even further. Nullifying her contract is not enough. We demand that the superintendent of the board ban her from ever teaching in this school district again. We want a permanent ban on her. Secondly, we demand that this school district send a letter to TEA demanding her certification as a teacher be terminated and revoked. 3, we're demanding that this district contact law enforcement And we want to make sure that the students that she taught are interviewed, or a hotline is set up to make sure that she didn't do additional things in the classroom that may be inappropriate, unethical, unprofessional, or dangerous in the environment of those children. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do?
Now, the lady was raunchy, super, super raunchy. She was bending it open, you know, she was giving very much Sexy Red vibes. I don't know. Yeah. Nico, you don't have no kids, so you probably don't have much of an opinion about that. But I just think it's wild as hell that you're trying to make this little extra money. Hey, girl. Hey, Raven.
No,
Oh,
wait.
girl, I haven't seen her talk to you in years.
So who found out about this situation?
The parents. These were videos that were just like randomly posted. And yeah, definitely pedo vibes. I don't know. The lady, she was a Caucasian woman. This is the thing. Okay, so you selling these videos back. The video's not sexy. Like, I mean, you're dusty. You need a haircut. You're not even kidding. I don't mean no harm. I'm not trying to like body shame or anything like that, but it wasn't. It didn't get the people going. And this was worth your career. Like, this is something that you did that was worth their career. Now, I was with the teacher that was upset that she had gotten fired because they found out that she was like a rapper on the low and she had like videos on.
Wow, seriously.
Yeah, because she had her public hairs out in them kids' classroom. And I just really, let's talk about the fact that it's unsanitary. For real, for real. The lady bent over and spread her cheekage and then just got up like nothing happened. Ma'am, are you touching these babies' books with dookie fingers? Like, I just don't. I have several questions that need answers.
Wow. Seriously?
Well, the lady is losing her job. So, I don't know. Moving on. Moving right along. So there was a kindergarten graduation brawl. I actually will have to bring up the news report for you guys. So I did post on the page, what do these 3 mugshots have to do with my kindergarten graduation? Well, I'm here to tell you guys. Let's go ahead and pull these people up. So a video shows a fight breaking out during a kindergarten graduation ceremony in Tennessee. It happened on May 15th at the Buckley Carpenter Elementary School in Somerville. The fight started with 2 women and escalated into chaos. Taisha Humphreys and Kiara Smith, the 2 adults involved, were seen fighting in the gymnasium bleachers, while 2 other people on the basketball court also exchanged punches. According to the news source, Taisha Humphreys told the police that she was attacked first, while Smith claimed that their childhood acquaintance started the fight. Security footage showed that Taisha Humphreys entered the gym and was sitting directly behind Smith. Smith then turned or moved away from her original seat and sat next to a father and his child. Investigators state that Smith and the child got into an argument. So she got into it with a kindergartner, y'all, which escalated when Smith became aggressive. This prompted Taisha Humphreys to run down the bleachers from several rows back and hit Smith from behind, starting the fight. Rhonda Humphreys, who was also arrested in the fight, claimed that she was wrongfully arrested and witnessed her son being elbowed in the head by an adult during the chaos. multiple individuals were arrested following the graduation ball.
Where were they? Where is this?
This is Somerville, Tennessee. It's not funny.
You the one laughing. Wait.
Okay. The reason why I'm saying it's not funny, y'all, is because my baby is graduating from kindergarten on Saturday in my backyard. Because they're not doing the graduations at the schools. And I just want to know what happens at a graduation that pisses you off so much that you want to fight a child, and then y'all want to like start like a full on rah everybody, let's get it down. Like
they told them
they was knucking and bucking and ready to fight, and it was for like no reason.
They told them to hold all applause to the end.
But what did the baby say to you to make you elbow him? What did a baby say to you to make you elbow them in the head and in front of their mama?
What if he told her, you stink? Like,
Nico.
you know, kids are too honest. They tell your breath stink in a minute. Let's be honest.
Nico, ain't nobody tell that lady. Oh my God.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. She said, hey, like I made that post a couple weeks ago. Them waking bakers, brush your teeth before you go talk to somebody. Like, come on, dog.
You definitely do need to brush your teeth before you should really be brushing your teeth before you're baking, and then brushing your teeth after you're done, or at least rinsing your mouth out. Like, let's be realistic. You know.
They stretch, look over, see that blunt, sit up on the edge of the bed.
Oh, well, you talking about not rolling up. Okay. But even then, bro, so you still getting out the house without brushing your teeth, even after doing all that? You done already started your day. What's the problem? Let me tell you something, because me and Uncle L got like this little light family beef or whatever. He inherited something and then don't want to talk to me about it because it's broke, and it happened a long time ago.
How you got beef with your uncle?
No, it's controversial against the people's going.
Oh, okay.
Nonetheless, always the boy.
My little boy probably was like, "Lady, your breath stink," and she got mad.
Little boy didn't say that.
We don't know that. Little boy was like, "Daddy, she musty." You never. Hey, that deodorant was.
The little boy never told the lady that she was musty.
How do you know? Exactly.
That's not how this goes.
What are you talking? Look, I got a brother, right? He's 14.
Not you got a brother, right?
Yeah, I got a little brother. He's 14, and as a kid, he was way too honest. A couple times he would tell people some things. I'm like, he lucky he 3, because boy, they would be upset. And he was one of them kids. He imitate you. You do something, boy. I'm just saying. I know from firsthand from seeing him. So, hey, okay.
Crystal, let me find out you elbowing kids in the head at the kindergarten graduation.
Crystal funny. Talking about they rated E.
Anyways, Nico, what's going on in sports?
Well, as you may know, well, you might not know, but I want the Bears. They are on Hard Knocks this year. Hard Knocks is pretty much a in-depth look at some of your favorite football teams. I wish they'd do it for celebrities, but some people may go to jail afterwards. I'm just saying. But it's dope. It's gonna give a deep dive into the Bears, this upcoming season. I'm excited to see it. We got the rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams. I think people are crowning him too early. Just let that boy, let him progress gracefully. Don't put too much on him too soon. He didn't even play the game yet. So I'm excited to see that. And think it's funny how your favorite basketball player, Caitlin Clark, got into it last night.
What she do? Fall?
Nah, you know what? She hit a three. They were already down like 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
She hit a three, and they down 6, and she woofing. Her and the girl going back, and they pushing and shoving. I'm like, you still losing? Why are you talking? You still, I'm that dude that
You be so petty. It
No,
don't be about whether they lose or not. At this point, now they mad. They into
still losing. That's like if I'm beating you at something and you want to talk crazy because you done went from down 20 to down 17, you're still losing. You're still in defeat.
So now you trying to act like you ain't know that lady had a sore loser complex.
Thanks, Uncle L. No, I honestly, I'm gonna be real, Rich. This might be the most she's ever lost in her life. Because her team, it seemed like they lose about every game. It seemed like it. Like every game they losing. I'm like, this why this why some of them athletes be depressed. Because you the top dog, then you go to a bad situation and they expect you to bring everybody up expectation. Like, bruh, it wasn't shit when I got here.
But she should have known that that's what was happening because they basically was marketing her as the Great White Hope.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And then,
so it's like, what did you think was happening?
You're in Indiana. So, not saying nothing is good in Indiana, but they were a bad team last year. They just added you and they're still bad. So you can't be talking.
Nico, you really need to work on your delivery.
No, I don't. Sometimes you got to just be straight. Straight, no chaser. Like your other show. Just no chaser. See, Uncle L, I hear you. See, I can deal with that. They rebuilding. To what? We don't know. But they rebuild. So it's all good. And my last thing, I don't know if you heard. Have you heard of the Cookie Plug?
Mm-mm.
It's a it's a hip hop store. A hip hop store.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, it's a hip hop bakery in Indianapolis, might I add. And they're owned by white people. White people. But a lot of the, the whole thing is pretty much, some of your greatest hip hop lines. It was all a dream, all this. So I'm watching a clip of the lady. I'm assuming she's the owner. She was like, yeah, we got that purple drink. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, we got that lemonade over here. I'm like, yeah, she is so out of touch. You can't be saying that, lady. And she's like,
talking about lean, lady? Are you trying to get
exactly
lean?
My point exactly. She's like, yeah, we got that purple drink. And unbeknownst to me, LL Cool J is one of the top supporters of this business. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you got post Uncle L. What he say? Move on. And he taking so many. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose.
The lady said she had some purple drink. That's what purple drink is.
And when she was like, yeah, we got lemonade right over there. I'm like, yeah. You out of touch. But my question for you though, like Crystal said, we can't have nothing. Would you consider them
appropriating the culture?
Being culture vultures, so to say.
Absolutely.
Because I had
these days.
Because I had a discussion with my boy that sent it. He's in Atlanta. He's music artist, and I was like, that's a culture vulture. You don't know nothing about what these people, these rappers.
You see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, who's not a culture vulture?
Yeah.
And just because you do something that is culture vulture-esque and it helps someone, it does not make you any less of controversial.
Right.
I mean, that's Rick Ross.
Oh, shit.
Word to mother. You done said something.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm well on one with that one.
Yeah, like that's it's wild out here.
That is an interesting life, though. You go from a correctional officer to the Black Scarface, and you
They
ain't even,
call me Rick
yeah, like the hell?
Larry Hoover.
That's something, man. When he first came out with that, I'm like, I'm gonna let him be
Whipping work.
under God. I'm like, wait.
Hallelujah.
I'm like, wait. How you go from Big Meech Larry Hoover to under God?
One nation.
Under God.
He did the whole Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, I'm like,
Real getting money.
he out of touch. He gotta chill. What is he doing?
Now, when it came out, I was in college. It was lit. I didn't even care nothing about it. I was hooked. Every time I was excited to hear the song.
Do it again. What you do? What you do? What you do?
Every time he did that voice, baby, I was on it. That was our song. That was something to ride to.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's about that time. What happened?
No, I was saying, but yeah, that's so you should go support, man. Go support them.
Yeah, one of these days I'll, make it on out to
They're gonna be
Indie.
like, what's good, Mod?
Baby, you want to get cussed out. Let me tell you something. I am not okay. Let's be very, very clear in case there was ever any confusion, which I'm sure it wasn't. I am not a safe Black person. You cannot get away with anything with me at all. At all. I do not be like, it's not serious. I don't be like, oh, you didn't mean it like that. I don't see it from your point of view. I don't understand. It was no mistake.
You say they don't get that what they say, the N-word pass. And I don't understand that either. I'm not giving nobody no pass to say that.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that time
if I don't hurt you really, 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 really bad with words, because I really don't understand. Somebody made a very good point, and then I'm gonna get into tea with Tia. Somebody made a very valid point on TikTok. I want to say yesterday. I found this video, and this girl was like, if y'all didn't really mean no harm, why don't y'all take y'all own vulgar words, y'all own the words that they use to discriminate against y'all and make it y'all own flavor? Like, how would you feel if I called you one of those derogatory terms? Right. So if you would feel some type of way, if you wouldn't feel like I was just vibing with you,
right,
then why would you think that it's cool for you to say it to me? I mean, of course, she didn't say it that eloquently, because she definitely was like, I'm just going to call you this, and then I'm going to call you a this. And all right. Now, let me tell you something, Crystal. I'm not putting that.
Yeah, Crystal,
I'm not putting that up there. Now, let's not be ridiculous here.
Doesn't cut them as deep as it could. Yeah, that's true.
But you know what's crazy? I would love to see that happen. I would love to see somebody actually call them a name. Not alabasters.
That's wild. That's funny.
Hey, boo, thank you for tuning in. Clear. All right, guys, we're done here.
We are not down that rabbit hole.
Y'all took it pretty deep.
We're not going there.
But speaking of taking it deep, it's so much still going on every single day with the Puff Daddy. I'm not going to stay on this too long. I even made sure that I wrote little quick spots so we can move on. Rolling Stone was on Diddy's ass. They have interviews from people from when he was at Howard University, former employees, and even Biggie's mama, who basically said she wanted to slap the piss out of him. After watching that that video of him beating up on Cassie. The man told a former Rolling Stone employee right after I'm not doing this with you. He told a former Rolling Stone employee right after Biggie's death not to put Biggie on the cover because he was coming out with an album that never came out. I don't know if y'all remember anything from the 90s.
Right.
But I don't seem to remember that Puff Daddy album that he had said he was gonna come out with coming out during that time. I know he had a couple of singles, but I don't seem to remember that album actually coming out. He also told someone that Biggie's death was a great marketing strategy, like a great way for him to be able to make money. Former Howard students recalled a time when he whooped his girlfriend, like literally whooped her standing outside in the hallway outside of her room. And how bad of a temper he had. Now, mind you, he didn't graduate from Howard and nobody seems to like him. It's just wild. It's just wild. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on with that man. He going to jail. And I definitely did post to me when they was talking about Puff Daddy probably on the phone with the Illuminati customer service on hold right now. I bet he is. I bet he is. I definitely hope he makes it because a lot of like conspiracy theorists are trying to say like they don't think he gonna make it to the end because of all of the stuff that they have going on. Because y'all know when they raided those houses, they did find videos. They did find footage. A lot. Yeah, he will never make it to prison. That's what they're saying. Like, if he don't somehow spin this or beat this, it might be, and I hope not, because I definitely feel like for all the stuff that they're trying to say that this man did, and it definitely seemed like he did that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They definitely gonna try to Epstein him for sure. It's so much. It's so much with that. So I don't know. I just feel like this is like R. Kelly but bigger. Like way bigger. I feel like that this was just like on a grander scale. I feel like he was doing more. I feel like he was also a drug dealer. I feel like he was also human trafficking. I really feel like this is like a much bigger deal than what we had going on with the Aura. Also, reading the room is very important. Andre 3000 brought his flute act to the Jazz Fest in Atlanta, and you can see how many people are there, and you can also tell that nobody is interested. Here's the thing. He did like a little skedaddle that I guess wasn't on the album.
He did what?
It was like a little skedaddle and with his little flute or whatever. And while I get what he was trying to do there, it didn't give what he thought it was gonna give. As a former flute player, I only played that for like 3 or 4. Yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. I love Andre 3000, and I did actually enjoy the flute record. I played it on Spotify. It was really soothing for Nugget so that she could get some rest. And I played it while I was working, and it kept me from having an attitude with some people that wasn't that smart. I'm not gonna get into that too deep. I like my job still. So anyway, I liked the music. I like the sound of it. But it's like more of like a binaural beat. So it's like those videos that you watch on like YouTube, those ones that are supposed to like clear blocked energy, and they're supposed to be certain megahertz, and it's supposed to do stuff to your nervous system. All of this and that. It's just not that kind of an album. The music isn't that kind of music. He shouldn't have played that there. Speaking of playing that there, so yes, the album wasn't for. It wasn't. It wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. It is like elevator jazz. Okay, exactly. See, Uncle L, you be understanding. I hate that we got beef, but yeah, you be understanding. So let's talk about these N words in Paris. Y'all been paying attention to the bloggers and stuff like that talking about Kylie baby daddy and her ex-predator, groomer, boyfriend had got into it in Paris.
Mike,
Hold your arms up.
you done took that down a rabbit hole, didn't you?
No, Travis Scott is her baby daddy. Tyga is her ex-boyfriend.
That's not what you said at first, but I'm gonna let you go.
He was a groomer. That man was a very, very much so grown man. And she was very much so 16. With that being said, nonetheless, always the more Travis Scott was working him. Like, definitely beating him to like dragging him across the floor. It was a very, very weird kind of like cell phone video. Kylie don't go with neither one of them. So it's still not known what they were fighting over. But this is all in the same area that they were doing the whatever that film fest was where they were being funny with Kelly and pissed her off and had her cussing at people. But while we're on the subject of the Kardashians, did y'all see Northwest basically kill Simba? Murder. Here, let me see. Maybe ain't even kind of baby. So this is my problem, okay? She's a child, right? She's a child.
Right, she trying.
We understand that she's a child.
Krista is terrible.
She wasn't even like a bad child singer. Like, you know how children that can't sing, it mostly sound like they talking to a rhythm or something. This was on Broadway. People paid thousands of dollars to go see this. This was not like a school recital. I'm telling you, this was in Broadway. I'm trying to tell you, this girl was really at the real Lion King. People paid thousands of dollars to see this. And this is the performance that she's putting on. She paid millions to get on.
Hey.
Listen, and that's very possible, but this is my issue here. If you're gonna have a show like musical child or whatever, you're gonna put them out for the world to see, and you're famous too, baby, you have to be like a stage mom. That girl is not, she's not even a home cooking mom. I bet you that girl don't remember last time she had some homemade regular ghetto spaghetti.
She likes charcuterie. Stop playing.
Okay. With that being said,
that little girl gonna be like, ew, where's the charcuterie board? Like, oh hell no.
Yeah, I'm kind of like more so disgusted with the parenting, because you really put this child, you set the baby up for failure because you didn't even make sure that the baby had no dance move. I literally just told Nugget, I said, baby, if you don't know the words to the song, because we're doing the graduation in the backyard. I said, if you don't know the words to the song, baby, you're not gonna sing it. Now, mind you, ain't nobody gonna be at the graduation but like family and like really, really, really close friends, like my bestie friends that don't live far. You know what I'm saying? And that can, get here. I'm still not finna have that baby getting up there and just making noise and stomping her feet. Are you crazy? I'll put something on you can dance to and tell the other kids they can come up there and dance with you so everybody can dance together. And that could be your performance. But I wish the hell I would knowingly put my baby up there to be embarrassed. And I know that I didn't practice with her. And I know I ain't made sure that she not tone deaf. Because that baby was up there tone deaf. She couldn't hear herself or nobody else. Ain't no way she thought that blended nice. And then screamed at the end. Have the damn nerve to holler at the end. All right. See, I knew I shouldn't have clicked it when I saw your name.
Yeah, Crystal funny, boy.
Anyway, so let's get into my favorite part of the show. Ba-ba-da-da. It's ratchet. It's ratchet. It's ratchet history fact. It's ratchet. It's ratchet. It's ratchet history fact. Oh, you're a hater. Get off your phone and pay attention.
I'm not on my phone.
So this is really this might be a little bit unbelievable to y'all.
Oh Lord. Kanye.
Cause y'all know, we all know Tina Turner, from her, relationship with Ike and finding, Buddha and, becoming one with who she is. Definitely would not have. He wrote the girl a rap and let her rap something that was interesting. You're not wrong. So that's where we know Tina from, right? So I know a lot of y'all are like, all right, you done lost me with Tina Turner. Da, da, da. I bet y'all didn't know that she popped Randy Jackson. And by popped, I mean bang bang with the Blickiana. So apparently, and by the way, yes, this is another Jackson story. They have a lot of very interesting backstories that nobody really knows about. But yeah. Anyway, so word is Randy was abusive to his girlfriend Bernadette Robbie in 1988. That's who he was dating. Big Bernie was cool with Tina or whatever. So she came to get some advice or whatever. I mean, and realistically, who better to get some advice from in regard to a abusive, famous relationship than the Tina Turner? You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of smart. Like that's, if you're gonna ask anybody, Tina gotta be your girl. I'm just saying. She gotta be your girl because she got up out of there and she got to keep her name. So listen.
Okay.
Anywhere. So Bernie went over there and she was basically talking and telling her like, oh, I'm just so upset and I'm just so sad and this is just really, really ridiculous. She was crying and everything. And so according to Tina's assistant at the time, Bernie was crying like, crazy or whatever. And so Tina had took her into the room to console her or whatever, which could possibly mean that they was like praying or whatever. Because, it back in the day when we saw the Tina Turner movie or What's Love Got to Do with It, her altar, which I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not Buddhist, I don't know how y'all pray, but it definitely looked like it's an altar. That altar or whatever was in her room, in her closet. So it just kind of seemed like that's probably what she was trying to do for her, like what Jackie had done, for Tina, previous years ago. So Randy Jackson comes to the gate, is talking to the assistant. The assistant has been notified they cannot let him in. And he climbs the gate and takes a flower pot from outside, breaks a window, jumps in the window. They come out the room when they hear all the ruckus. He lunges at Bernie. Tina go get her gun and tell him to freeze or I'll blow your face off. And he tried to attack Tina. So they have a little scuffle, and when she get off of him enough, she shot him in the butt while he was trying to get out the window. Now, this is the tea part. His story is a lot different. His story states that yes, he did climb the gate. Yes, he did use the flower pot, but only because he heard some sounds and he thought that they was in the room being intimate with one another, and he was arguing with them. He was never aggressive or volatile with them. However, he still did end up getting shot, and he does have the scars to prove it.
Where did
Which
he
story
shot?
you believe is on you?
Where is this shot? Where
In his booty.
Nope.
It
Mm-mm.
was. He got shot in the butt. So that was like that's his story. I know that I'm gonna give him that Tina was being a lesbian with his girlfriend. I don't know. I love it too. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you. I don't know that I want to get him that Tina was being a lesbian with his girlfriend, because I don't really know. And we've never really heard any stories like that. And I haven't even ran across any other stories of her having no girlfriend or handling. And everybody is talking. This is the year where everybody's telling everybody's business. So it's not like it's impossible.
It definitely looked like it. Jesus.
I mean, I don't know about that. However, doesn't it seem more realistic that, it was some sort of a scuffle? Because why would she shoot him in the butt and he leaving? Tina wasn't known to be like, well, they tried to say she was a pimp. Judge Joe Brown claimed that Tina Turner was a pimp and that she was meaner than Ike Turner. But I don't like Judge Joe Brown, so I don't trust nothing he say. I don't like his personality.
Wait, what?
He just remind me of an old principal that just always had a problem with everything. He just irritating. He was like probably one of the only judges that I just did not care for. Maybe it was his hairline.
He was an old man.
He wasn't an old man.
You ain't talking about Judge Mathis.
I'm talking about Judge Joe Brown.
Exactly.
The one with the lip. He had
was
that
an old man when he got
mustache.
on TV.
I couldn't stand that thick ass, little ass mustache. Right?
So bad.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. It wasn't a flashback from Ike.
It could have been.
She would not shoot Ike in the butt. She shoot him in the forehead.
We ain't gonna never do this again. Like, wait, what? I don't know what you got going on, but this ain't that.
Listen, something went down. But yes, so Tina Turner definitely shot Randy Jackson, and Randy Jackson does admit to being shot by Tina Turner.
This is bad. That's bad. That's one of those. Hey, don't tell nobody else. Don't tell nobody else.
Yeah, you do tell. You better tell somebody.
I'm talking about Randy. Like, stop.
Oh, well, yeah.
You got shot in the butt. Like, it just don't sound right.
You definitely got shot
What
in the butt.
were you doing where you got shot in the butt? Bro?
Exactly. You had to have been doing something. Like, it must have been something going on and somebody really wanted to get you. Like, this was no accident, bro. You were running from something and somebody shot you. You know what I'm saying? You had obviously done something. If Randy thought they were being intimate, he should have let a thought be a thought and walked away. Period. It could have been. You see what I'm saying?
Stop.
You see what I'm saying?
Stop. Yeah, no Diddy. What all of
Get out of here. He was running from something. Somebody to be shot in the butt. That's like somebody is trying to shoot you, bro. Like, you didn't get shot in the foot. You didn't get shot in the leg. Like, you didn't get like a graze room on your arm, bro. You like somebody was aiming at you. I'm just saying.
Hope Randy
Nonetheless,
all the help
always
he
more.
needs.
Say what now?
Help Randy get all the help he needs in that trying time.
All the therapy he need? Is that what you said?
Help. Help. His eyes were closed when she put the trigger.
Anyway, with that being said,
She's sick of this.
you know what? I'm done here. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all can find me at Tia_2Chanel on Instagram. I'm Tia Chanel everywhere else. You're gonna find some pretty bald hair girl smiling if you put in Tia Chanel everywhere. Nico, where can they find you?
Nico Suave Media on Facebook, Instagram, and Nico the Barber on Instagram as well.
Nico is cold. Y'all see? Hold on. I ain't got no lashes on. But y'all see? Nico done did his thing. I showed him a picture.
Yeah.
And Nico does his thing. His thug thizzle.
Yeah. I'll be Chef Curry with it. So
okay. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Y'all can catch us every Thursday at 7 p.m. And we are going to start going live on Instagram too, now that I found out I can. I just got to figure out how. And I'm going to try my best to figure it out for next week.
yes, sir.
All right. Bye.